Hello, welcome to the EagleSix Airsoft video. We sent out this gun to a customer and the customer said it didn't work when he's tested it and or it didn't work past one mag. So and at the end of the phone call, obviously when we tried to diagnose over the phone, it wasn't working at all. We asked him to try checking the motor connections, which are pretty solid because obviously the Warhead ones, and there was no resolution there, so we asked him to return it, and we've just plugged in the battery, and it's working. So yes, that's interesting. So we checked on the computer in terms of diagnostics. It said there was an overcurrent, basically protection kicked in, UVP3, so which suggests basically a short circuit of some description, and then it all kicks in to then try and stop it. So I've cleared down those errors, and they're currently not present. And I just wanted to run through a bunch of mags just to kind of basically do our demo again, you know. Obviously I've just double checked the motor connections, they're all fine. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss because obviously, you know, we've done an original video before we sent it out, and then obviously we've sent it out to the customer, no success, and then obviously we've now got it back, and again we're back to the issue of potentially doing multiple mags. I just thought, obviously this video is not really for the general internet, but obviously for the customer, but I suppose obviously it goes towards obviously just sort of proving that yeah, gun tech and hard. So you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this gun. Yeah, obviously clearly there is, you know, potentially something wrong with it, but where is it? Obviously if we can't fix a thing because it's intermittent, that makes it very difficult, but I'm going to stress test again, and then we'll go from there in terms of obviously what the results are. So these recent builds, obviously with a combination of you know, FPS pistons, Warhead motors, you know, they are motoring. There's no two ways about that. You know, they're pushing a recoil system, you know, to head turning levels, you know, which is obviously good. It's what people want. But yeah, obviously it does put more stress on the gun, more potential for problems. I must admit, obviously, you know, do you make really slow cars that are reliable? Do you make really fast ones that are fun? It is a tough one when you apply that to guns. Extend that butt pad just in case there's a difference there. You want to rule out maybe the internal connections by folding the stock. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss, to be honest. Like I say, it's come back, fully tested. Yeah, obviously there was a couple of errors on the gate type, which obviously I've cleared down. Obviously not detected gear, which is obviously correct if it hasn't properly fully cycled because of the battery protection kicking in to some kind of short circuit. I would say that maybe just double check around this buttstock area. Sometimes it can be a bit of a pain in the arse, maybe sort of negotiating in the butt pad. I can't see any nicks in the wires that would suggest some kind of a short circuit here, but it's worth pointing out that sometimes it can be fun and games. So try and make sure that these two wires are that side, these two wires are that side, and that the batteries are nice and sat in there. That's obviously the 1800 batteries we provided. I've tested it on both of those batteries just to make sure. Yeah. I love sending guns through parcel force. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know, but cool. Hopefully that's good. Obviously we'll send it over to you. Feel free to give us feedback and stuff. Obviously I'd like to try and avoid stripping it down again just for the sake of it when it seems to be working. But as to why, I can't give you an exact reason other than saying that there's some kind of an error on the system to say some kind of a short circuit of some description. As to where it's come from and why that would have stopped it, I don't know. And then obviously in theory, as soon as that's finished and the short circuit was disconnected, you know, as clearly is the case here, it should have then re-engaged and gone fine. Because I was able to shoot it before I cleared down the DTCs, so you didn't need to clear down the errors in order to actually make it work. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say, but it seems to be working lovely. And obviously we'd hate to send it out and be back again, yeah, tough. I think in a perfect world everyone would live around the corner, wouldn't they, you know? So but hopefully everything's all good and we can get this sent out to you. Thank you.